Amanda Davis, right field, Festus, Missouri.
Teresa DeCosti, center field, St. Charles, Missouri.
Lee McKeever, third base, Hillsborough, Missouri.
Bailey Benefiel, pitcher, Pendleton, Indiana.
Morgan Oliver, catcher, Troy, Missouri.
Morgan Brown, second base, O'Fallon, Missouri.
Tara Canala, first base, Plainfield, Illinois.
Jada Gray, shortstop, Kingdom City, Missouri. Mackenzie Holting, pitcher, Winfield, Missouri.
Allie Kraft, left field, Eureka, Missouri.
Alex Link, third base, Hazelwood, Missouri.
Allie Hurd, utility, Vancouver, Canada.
Ashley Davis, second base, Festus, Missouri.
Lindsay Rindelman, outfielder, Scott City, Missouri.
Caitlin Brown, pitcher, Herculaneum, Missouri.
Carly Leeper, catcher, Moquett, Missouri. Amy Blankenship, utility, Sullivan, Missouri.
Kara Montgomery, right field, St. Charles, Missouri.
Erica Burney, first base, St. Genevieve, Missouri.
Allison Geek, manager, Bell, Missouri.
Tony Cook, head coach.
Amber Stanhuff, assistant coach.
Trisha Thompson, assistant coach.
We are Jeffco.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, in Jefferson College. Another beautiful day here in Hillsborough. I'm Jordan Freeman along with Matt Keeney. Matt, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Jordan. How about yourself?
Not too bad. The Vikings, talking about not too bad, coming off a big road trip, doing pretty well these past 10 games, and they're here to take on the Maplewood Monarchs.
Yes, Jordan from the Kansas City area, and you're absolutely right. Jeffco, 22-2 overall, so 22 wins, only 2 losses, and you're right, coming off sweeps over the weekend on their road trip to Joplin.
I'll get starting pictures for you today. For Jeffco, we got Bailey Benefiel. So they're starting the pitching today for the Vikings. At bat right now for the Monarchs, Autumn Hughes. Should be out at third base today. Current count is 1-1.
Yeah, Jordan Benefiel for Jeffco. She's a freshman from Pendleton, Indiana, and she gets a strikeout.
So an early K for Benefiel.
At third base is
and now we're at Amy Spiel, catcher today for the Monarchs.
And look at Benefiel, how she gets so low on her delivery. Pretty unique delivery there. She is having an excellent year. She's 9-1 overall. She has a 1.25 ERA, and she struck out 83 now.
There's a big hit there to left field, and they rule it fair.
And the runner will hold up at first base.
Had a chance to go to second, but she plays it safe there as that ball landed right on the line.
Yeah, just on the line, Jordan. The runner really probably could have made it to second, but you know she played it safe like you said.
So a lucky break there for the Vikings. At bat now, Bailey Giles. Strike one.
Giles is the center fielder for these Maplewood Monarchs, who are 8-14 overall this season.
And just a 500 softball looking to improve today. Count is 0-2.
Giles here is a freshman from Kirksville, Missouri, up in the northeastern part of the state. Spent 4 years there at Truman State, so I know the town quite well.
Must be a lovely place to stay.
If you like that small town feel, very nice town, great people up there. Another K, Jordan.
Got her chase on that one. So 2 outs early on here at the bottom of the first. Monarchs have 1 runner on first. Amy Spieler got a long drive. A swing and a miss for Chelsea Long. The shortstop. And another strike. Benefield on a roll so far. Another 0-2 count.
Jordan Long here is a .313 hitter. She leads the team in both home runs and RBIs. 3 homers, 17 driven in.
Not bad stats at all. She's in danger here. No balls and 2 strikes. And she's got 2 outs against her right now and her team. There, foul ball. Straight over the fence. Right in front of us here. But she's staying alive. Looking for the ball to go a little bit more on the fair side. Benfield's getting her sign here. And that's ball 1.
Softball pitchers, they'll rock back and fire it home. And she actually almost
so a little short pop there, and Benfield calmly walks through and catches it. So 3 outs there for Vikings after 4 batters are up. And we'll move to Teresa DeCosti, the leadoff hitter for the Vikings when we come back. We're back here in the bottom of the first. Jeffco leads off with their lefty, Teresa DeCosti, the center fielder. She's got quite a bit of speed on her. I looked at her to run some bases today.
She does. Jordan, second on the team with 17 steals this season. She's a .457 hitter.
Takes ball 1 outside against pitcher Jordan Tiemann.
And Jordan, the team leader in steals, Karen Montgomery's on deck. She has 21. Sometimes we'll see Tony Cook hit Montgomery at the bottom of the lineup. The last few games, we've seen him hit her in the 2-hole. So the Vikings with some dual stolen base threats right at the top.
Ball 2. Count 2-1. The foul ball. Count 2-2.
DeCosti's one of those sophomores. She is from St. Charles, Francis Howell High School. Team has a good mix this year between freshmen and sophomores. A lot of good players coming back for the Vikings.
Always good to see some returning players and to see the young talent coming up. Of course, at a 2-year university, they come and go pretty fast.
And I think it certainly has to help recruiting with the success the program's had the past several years, going to the national tournament. You know, get some exposure out there for Tony Cook and Jeffco.
Count is full. And you said both softball and baseball programs here have done really well over the years. And Tony Cook definitely getting some good exposure with the success of his team. Just like a walk here early on. Face DeCosti on first. Coming now, Karen Montgomery.
11th walk this year for DeCosti. Montgomery here hitting over 500, 506 on the season. 41 hits and 81 at bats. Like I said, she's got those 21 team leading steals, and she is tied for the team lead in RBIs with 30.
DeCosti takes a big lead off there, and she gets to second. It's a nice base hit from Karen Montgomery. DeCosti was on her way as soon as the pitch was delivered. So Vikings had 2 runners on, and at bat now Morgan Brown, second baseman for the Vikings.
Brown's hitting .382, 3 homers, 30 RBIs.
Takes that ball bit inside and high. 1-0 count. On deck, Morgan Oliver, power hitter for the Vikings, no doubt.
You are correct, Jordan. Oliver, 4 home runs this year. It's actually not the team lead, though. Alex Link owns that with 5. But yeah, we've seen Oliver flash that power.
She's in a very good spot in the 4th placement on the batting lineup, so let's see what Brown can do here. Then we get some bases loaded. That's a foul ball to the top of the Viking dugout. So it makes its way out of bounds.
Yeah, speaking of Oliver, again, a lot of times we see her catch behind the plate, but today she's DHing. So Tony Cook going to save her legs a little bit and get that powerful bat in the lineup.
There's a long drive out to center. And it's down. Here comes DeCoste. Montgomery on her way too. And they will make it safely. There's a double for Morgan Brown. She gets the second and drives home two of her fellow Vikings.
And talking about that speed, Kara Montgomery right on the tail of DeCoste as she scored. Those two can really get around the bases.
So 2-0 lead for the Vikings here early on. There's a chance to cruise out right here with Morgan Oliver. All way low.
Oliver also hitting over 500, 507 at the start of play, and she has driven in 25.
Let's see if she can make it 26 here. Solid hit right past the shortstop. She's on her way home. And she's down and safe. Oh, Brown comes home. And another RBI for Oliver.
First three hitters have scored, Jordan. Another hot start for Jeffco. We've seen it several times this season. This lineup has really got some bats in it.
At bat now, Alex Schlink for the Vikings has Tiemann has a meeting at the mound. Ready to resume here. Looking to rebound here. Still no outs in the bottom of the first for the Vikings. Oh, a strike.
Link is one of the freshmen. And mentioned she's leading the team currently in home runs with 5.
It's a soft hit to the third baseman and out at second, so they get the lead runner out. That's Oliver. So first out of the day for the Vikings, but they still have a runner on. Slink makes it safely to first.
That will bring in Carly Leeper, the Jeffco catcher. Leeper, a right-handed batter.
Here's Leeper for the Vikings.
She's doing the catching today in place of Oliver.
Let's see that very often.
She's hitting 422.
We'll see most girls or guys wear batting gloves on both hands. Or they'll go batting glove less.
Ball way down low. Good stop there. That's by catcher Amy Spieler. 1-1 the count. Ball is a bit low, so 2-1 now the count. Each Viking hitter has gotten on base. That's strike number 2.
Jordan, the Vikings just faced these Monarchs on the road at Maple Woods on March 27th. They won the first game 15-6 after 5 innings, so the 8-run rule came into play there, and then 8-7, and that was an 8-inning affair, so it went to extras in that doubleheader.
So it should be interesting to see today what will happen here at Jefferson College. There's a swing and a clear miss by Leeper as she goes down. Second out, excuse me. First batter to go down at the plate. The first strikeout for Tiemann. Picks up Bailey Benefield, the pitcher for the Vikings. Swing and a miss for Benefield. Count now even at 1-1.
205 all the way around the outfield fence here at Jefferson College.
Benefield has some good numbers at the plate also, Jordan. 3 home runs, 17 RBIs, 354 average.
205 down the line and to straightaway center field. So a symmetrical field here at Jefferson College. About a
now 1-2 count. It's Benefield.
American flag flying in straightaway center field.
Swings that one, gets a drive to left field, and a good play there by Sarah Van Dyke. They've made our way to the top of the second here. Vikings a 3-0 lead after the first. And ball way inside. So Teeman has a 1-0 count. Yeah, it's Benefield. They're very good first inning. Yeah.
Just out of her reach.
The umpire behind the plate, the first base umpire. Yeah, very close call there by catcher Carly Leaper. So, Teeman gets another chance here. 1-1, the count. That ball went inside.
Teeman's a new 295, hitter Jordan, excuse me. And she's got 9 RBIs, no homers so far this season. Another game where we get to see both pitchers hit, which, you know, you certainly see it, but many of the games will be DH, or they may not be hitting in favor of the DH, but both teams instead choosing today to have a flex player, a player who fields but does not hit, as there's another strikeout for Benenfeld. Her third.
She's off to a great start today. And coming up to plate now, Allison Clint. He's out there in right field, number 9 position. Almost swung at that, but takes the ball up high.
Clint's hitting 233.
Ball down low and inside.
Jennifer has a very strange delivery, unlike anyone I've ever seen. She has a very low knee bend. She starts with her right foot on the rubber and her left toe behind.
Strike called. 2-1 count. Now as Clint looking to get on base. The first Mox to get on base if she can make it. Up hits the top of the cage. That falls safely down. So 2-2 the count. And if you're looking to send that out streak. So far, the Mox have only had 1 runner in this first. It's been a bit. There's a nice play there by shortstop. Alexander Hurd, the flex player today for the Vikings. Makes a running catch there and retires the second batter of the inning. That brings Kelsey Broyles.
I was going to say, Jordan, she tracked that one well. Looked like that may have just gotten over her glove, but she got it.
Good reach there. And it's ball 1 for Broyles, the first baseman for the Monarchs. Yeah, good swing, but just missed that one.
That pitch had some nice movement.
For an even count. Oh, wait. Almost way inside the umpire rules it a strike. So 1-2. Mayfield looking for the 1-2-3 inning. And she gets it there with another K.
Number 4.
So she is on a very good start, very good roll for the Vikings. And we move to the bottom of the second with Erica Brunet for the Vikings. Welcome back here. Jefferson College to the bottom of the second. There, Jordan Teeman looks to rebound after giving up 3 in the first. We start with Erica Brunet for the Vikings. Allie Kraft is the other hitter remaining in the lineup. There's a 1-1 count.
Bernie's one of the sophomores. Jordan, she is from Festus. Actually went to St. Genevieve High.
Well, she's our first baseman for the Vikings today. She's got a 2-1 count against her right now. Ball's a 4 though.
She's a .320 hitter. 1 homer and 2 driven in this season. She's certainly a threat to go long, as we've talked about in previous broadcasts, and hitting down in the order again today, so it gives Tony Cook a threat later on.
And you mentioned going long. The wind here is certainly picking up this afternoon, so that could be a big factor as well as the game goes on.
It often is, as there's a walk for Bernie. It was blowing in to start the game, but now it looks like it may have changed directions a bit. So when it blows out, we've seen it, that ball can get out of here quickly.
Well, like that happened today. Here's Allie Kraft, the left fielder for the Vikings. Down towards the end of the lineup. He takes ball 1.
Now you might think that car was somebody didn't know that they can actually hit it that quick. No, it was actually a plate. Yeah, a player parked out there thinking, yeah, we're not going to get that. But they were wrong. Bernie hit it right off.
Kraft, another great hitter for the Vikings so far this year. .492 is her average. She has 16 RBIs, no homers. And she's got a pretty cool cheer that we always hear when she's up to hit.
Teammates are supporting. She's got 3 balls and no strikes, so she's got positive control in the batter's box right now. Teammate has another meeting with her infielders as they try to calm her down a bit. She looks like she's ready to go. Get those strikes flown in. She's got 1 strikeout. It was against Carly Leeper. A 3-0 count. See what she can do here. Ball down low and ball number 4.
The first 2 are on yet again for Jeffco. More trouble.
All right, things like situation costing back to the top of the lineup for the Vikings.
And looks like we'll have a change here for the Monarchs. Tima May be switching over to first base, which of course you can do at this in this sport at this level. So perhaps the first baseman now might be stepping in to pitch. It's Kelsey Broyles.
So it looks like the Monarchs got a new look on the mound. As we're back to the beginning of the lineup for the Vikings.
She's coming back over now, so we'll see. Yeah, someone is going to be warming up for Maple Woods. Looks like it will be Broyles.
We'll see a little warm up here. Encouragement. Probably time to get pulled out of the game. But yeah, better your foot.
Well, talking before the game, Jordan, I know we're both excited for Major League Baseball. Less than a week away now, the St. Louis Cardinals will take on the all-beloved Chicago Cubs. So, of course, this is the college where the previous Cardinal great Albert Pujols played baseball.
The local player. Most of them come from my favorite country. But college player right here in Missouri, and he goes on to be a pretty important player in Major League.
Well, that's what I mean. We always tell people to come out and check out these games, check out the men's baseball games. We really, again, last broadcast on the baseball team, we talked about some of the Vikings who are playing pro ball. So, at least with baseball, you could be seeing a future major leaguer down here. And softball, certainly a lot of these players go on to great Division I programs and some good athletics, for you're close to the action.
You always say you knew them before they were in the big times.
Yeah.
Because he takes ball 1. And for the next pitch here. A drive in the gap between third and shortstop. Bit of a fumble. By left fielder Sarah Andy. So they're runners on third and first. And second.
Yep, bases loaded.
Right behind the pitcher there.
Well, it's hard to see where we're sitting from, right? but DeCoste on for the second straight time. She scored one of those Vikings 3 back in the first.
A very dangerous position here for the Monarchs as Montgomery takes strike one. Bases are loaded and chance to do some offensive damage here. Of course, never rule out the potential double or even rare triple play, but on a softball field it's extremely rare, if at all happens. So, Montgomery makes another strike. It ties up the count at 2. No outs for the Vikings.
Montgomery is already 1 for 1 with a run.
It's a nice hit there through the gap. Here comes one to score, and that is Burney. So each runner moves up one base, and Morgan Brown comes to the plate. It's a pop-up going down, and teammate makes the out. The runners will stay where they are wisely, and Brown has been retired. The first batter today, or for the Vikings in the second inning. Morgan Oliver can come in again, a very dangerous hitter. She got a base hit back in first. She watches that ball go down low. Runners are ready to run. And I got some pretty fast ones on the base too. Ball is well out. And I have a ball right and back to the pen you have right in front of us here.
Yeah, that'll wake you up if you're snoozing back here.
1-2 count. Monarchs still in a very bad spot, but still have a batter 2 strikes against her. And it brings us to 2 outs if she strikes out or have big grounds out.
That was a big out for Broyles here to get Brown to pop out, and that's in the air to right.
And that is caught. Attacking up and down and safe. So another run scored and 2 outs.
Kraft crossed the plate there, and as you said, most Vikings will be able to move up. So a productive fly ball out for Oliver.
Alex Link had a base hit. She's back up again and drives that foul safely to the field. And the hill's behind us here. And we're out of balls in the field.
As we talked about, the players who aren't in the game are charged with tracking down those foul balls, but they have a few fans helping out today too.
Big part of the game. You can't play without any balls.
And the other day it was so muddy out here they had to wipe them all off before they could get them back in. There were a couple delays because of that.
There's another strike against Alex Link. 2 strikes. Ball outside.
You can tell the coach.
Amy, check with the other umpire. The previous strike was the third
previous
strike.
one was 3.
Can you check with the other one?
So you may hear over the mics, we have some fans of the Monarchs asking to check on the count. And they were contending it was strike 3. The ump says it's 1-2. Honestly, I was looking down at my score sheet, so I did not see that one.
Well, look at the way, it's another base hit, and
2 more runs.
A big break for the Vikings there.
Yeah, I mean, I have no reason to doubt what they were saying, so it certainly would be.
Those are the 2 over here to the right.
So another base hit for the Vikings. That was Link. She's 2 for 2 in the day, and drives in 2 Vikings.
DeCoste and Montgomery, sorry, Jordan, were the Vikings who scored there.
Leaper struck out back in first, and she is already down 0-1.
Okay, so we're back here at Jefferson College, and while that was going on, Alex Link had a 2 RBI single that brought in Teresa DeCoste and Kara Montgomery. Now 7-0.
Well, the question of the missing striker. We've seen some weird things happen in the world of baseball and softball. Of course, it does happen, and umpires will make mistakes. But ultimately, it's their call.
I think I remember that happened last year in the Cardinals game. I think John Jay was at the plate. I forget all of the specifics there, but I want to say it was something like that.
Well, there's a 1-2 count now for Leaper. She made contact with the ball down the foul ball line. There's the ball outside.
Leaper here is 0 for 1. She struck out in the first, back when Jordan Tiemann was in the circle here.
It's a big drive to the gap. Well, going a 2-run homer for Leaper. Or a strikeout to a home run, driving in 2 more, making it 9-0 in favor of the Vikings.
Driven well.
Good contact there. So 2 outs. Vikings are driving a lot of runs here. Picking up 6 so far in this inning. So we're down back to Bailey Benefield, and almost back to Erica Burnett. Almost all the way around. That won't be good for our score sheets.
And we've seen them do it before, Jordan. This lineup is batting around quite frequently, at least when we're down here doing the games.
We're coming to the fences and the foul ball territory. If the umpster went the other way on that call, the question of the strikeout, that could have been a different look at this inning.
Definitely true, and like I said, I was looking down, taking a few notes. I'm not going to say one way or the other.
I can't say
but
sure
you're right,
well.
if it was the case and these Monarchs fans are correct, then that's huge for Jefferson College. Nice catch.
Excellent catch as he tumbles down. Left fielder Sarah Van Dijk is very active out there in left field today. She gets another out in. So Benefield spares us from going over our score sheets twice in one inning. And she flies out, bringing up the Monarchs. And here in the top of the 3rd. And we're back here in the top of the 3rd. Back to the Monarchs batting. Here's Randy Schottel. He's ready to getting started here for the Monarchs. He takes strike 1.
Schottel is a freshman for Maple Woods.
Swing and a miss that time. 0-2 to count. And Monarchs still had some trouble early on here. Down by 9.
Schottel's a .375 hitter.
Takes ball 1 there. Thought about swinging that, but couldn't get her the chase. So the count is 1-2. A very close one there. Count's been tied up at 2 again. 2-2 count. Here comes the next inning. It's down low. Counts full. Benefield did a very good start today.
Yeah, she's yet to issue a walk. Let's see what happens here.
A pop up, and a good sense of urgency as she makes the out. Running out to it and catching it as it was popped up. The second time it's happened today for the Monarchs.
Yeah, back in the first, it was Chelsea Long who had a pop up that bent and fell. Was able to make the catch on.
Brings up our second baseman for the Monarchs, Kayla Nutt. Takes ball one up high. Down towards the bottom of the lineup here for the Monarchs. It's a strike one down the middle.
And you talk about Benenfield's great start today, but she has 4 strikeouts. The only base runner was that long single from Amy Speiler back in the first that just hit the line out there by the wall.
Count now 2-1 for the young Kaylin. And a close call inside, 3-1. Ready for another hit here. Or we're looking for another hit for the Monarchs. They haven't had many. But she'll take a walk instead. So she's on base. Brings us back to Autumn Hughes. The Monarchs showing on third baseman.
She's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging in the first inning.
Strike one.
So first walk there from Benenfield.
It's just foul as it makes its way down the line and it's chased down by Viking outfielders.
9-0 Maplewood lead. Alex Lane player at the quarters.
So 0-2 count for Hughes.
Normal depth across the outfield. Next one on the way.
There's that unique stance for Benefield. So there's another foul. So a lot of pitches, but only 2 strikes against Hughes here.
Yeah, she's hanging in there. Good battle. The wind picks up. Now it's coming in.
You really feel it. All up high, and Kayla Nutt looked back to first base. Another ball, 2-2 count. Hughes making offense here. She takes a foul ball, but she stays alive.
Jefferson College in the third base dugout. Maplewood
You hear her dugout really active, trying to cheer her on here.
Yeah, I think
It goes down swinging once more.
Another strikeout. Yeah, as we've talked about before, that's one of the elements that I enjoy down here. You get the dugouts chanting. Just add some fun to it, a little
Very
more
creative.
energy. Yeah, a little more energy, and you're right. Some of those chants are pretty creative from the teammates.
You hear another one here for Amy Speiler.
left-handed batter, Sands batting great, batting with the runner at first base at 2 out. Team down 9
1-0 count for Speiler.
On deck is Bailey Miles for Maplewood. He's going fairly hard now.
There's a nice drive. It's going to the wall, maybe beyond. No, it hits the wall. Here come the runners. That is from first to home. That long drive to the wall by Spyler. A double for her. And an RBI as well.
So Maplewoods on the board.
Mayfield has the first walk turned to a run. And it's now 9-1, and it's a swing and a miss from Bailey Giles.
And she's 0 for 1. She struck out looking in the first inning.
And up to 0-2 count. I'll be active in the batter's box. Very close to the plate. Up and away. It's for a 1-2 count. And Giles is out in the center field today. Had quite some drives out there. Count even at 2. There are 2 outs as well. The Vikings did a lot of damage with 2 outs in the last inning, as we saw. She barely catches that one. It's a great catch there by third baseman Alex Link. So, go to the bottom of the third, we come back. I'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Jefferson College. We're in the bottom of the third. And for the second time, Erica Brennan is leading off here.
Right off the last half inning, right, Jordan, as you were saying, she walked and scored.
One of the many Vikings who scored in that last inning. 1 out of 6. She's got a early 2-0 count against pitcher Kelsey Broyles in relief of Jordan Tiemann. Ball number 3. Takes her first strike here. Looking for a walk or a base hit, preferably, and it's a long drive. Let's stay fair. That cleared the wall, but it's on the wrong side of the foul ball pole. So she needs to move that a little bit closer. And she's got herself a home run.
That's the kind of power she has. You'll often see, even if it's a foul, just a majestic ball that really gets out there, sometimes even into those woods. And we talked about the one she hit last season that hit a car on the other side of the road out there, which was absolute shot.
And you think price about where you want to park. That's why I park plenty of ways away.
Yeah, me too. I figure why risk it. Plus, most of the time, it's a nice day, a nice little walk out here.
No doubt. Well, she takes another walk, but they're in a full count. Brings up Allie Kraft, the left fielder. A lefty. The Vikings at the bottom of the lineup.
She also walked last time up and scored one of the Vikings' 9 runs.
She got a 1-0 count here and make that a 1-1 count. That was on the very edge of the plate there. Just thought I'm going to go by and just one base runner. And she's got a 1-2 count against her. You start protecting your player, she can't watch those balls go by anymore. Because you got to make a swing for it at least. That one was outside. 2-2 count. Vikings, 9-1 lead over the Monarchs. We're here early in this ball game. She'll take a swing down and she will go down swinging. And 1 for 2 on the day now. Moves back to the top lineup once more. That's the race to Costi. Two lefties in a row here, and she one of the fastest runners on the team. Plenty of steals. She's looking to.
We may have a move here.
Yeah, we'll see what Tony Cook decides to do.
Might be a pinch runner. We will have to see.
And yes, it looks like it will be a pinch runner coming in. We'll see who it is here. Well, then Lindsay Rindelman, a sophomore of Scott City, Missouri. So, Tony Cook going to add a bit of speed to his base runners right now. He's got DeCoste at plate and Montgomery coming up, so a lot of fast runners here for the Vikings. This is 0-1 count.
And it seems this year's team, Jordan, I mean, certainly they can hit the long ball, but at least in the games we've seen, we see a lot of base-to-base action. And so they haven't been relying on the home run as much as in the past couple years. You know, there's not that one, you know, big power hitter in the lineup. At least it doesn't seem that way. You know, Chloe Wolf a few years ago was that hitter for the Vikings. And certainly while Oliver and Bernie and others can hit the long ball, it just seems like they do a lot more hitting within the field this season.
DeCoste looking at a 1-2 count. And that's a stolen base.
She got a great jump, no throw.
Possible injury from the catcher as advised from the Monarch fan here. So Amy Speiler bit inhibited by an injury to her arm. An easy base for Rindelman. And there's a drive right to the shortstop. They'll make the safe play at first, going for a double. And no, the ball has been dropped, so DeCoste sacrifices herself to advance the runner. So Rindelman moves up and DeCoste is retired. There's no 1 count against Montgomery now. 2 outs for the Vikings. Runner in great position to make this a 10-1 game, and has a swing and a miss for 0-2.
Montgomery's 2 for 2. A couple of singles and a couple of runs scored.
She really catches that one off the tip of her bat and knocks it foul. So she'll stay in there. Still in an 0-2 count.
And hit the shed over there.
The fans are safe for now. The pitchers do a pretty good job of that. Excellent drive right past the pitcher and the second baseman. Drives in another run at Montgomery. 3 for 3 on the day. Another base hit and another run driven in. We've got a 10-1 game now as Morgan Brown 1 for 2 on the day. Makes way to the plate. The Vikings continue to prosper with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-1. And Brown looking for another RBI. And that's a long drive to the outfield that easily handled by left fielder Sarah Van Dijk. So Vikings had 1, and we go to the top of the 4th as we bring you right back. Looking back, ladies and gentlemen, here's Chelsea Long, one of the Monarchs. She is 0 for 1 on the day, her second appearance here. There's a pop up, and it'll make its way down. And she'll make her way to first base. So in between the pitcher and the second baseman. Long.
A little bloop, but it found the field in the right spot for the Monarchs. And they need base runners. Vikings lead by 9, and so if Maple Woods doesn't score anymore, this game could be over after 5 innings.
That's a good stop, but couldn't field it correctly, and so Monarchs have themselves 2 batters in a row making their way on base. That was Jordan Tiemann with a base hit. Bringing up Allison Clint.
The team started the game, of course, as the starting pitcher, but has since moved to first base after she ran into a little bit of trouble. Swap spots with Kelsey Broyles, who is on deck.
There's a 1-1 count now. Royals, as you said, on deck, and Clint looking to add to the streak of base runners the Monarchs have going here in the top of the 4th. He's got a 1-2 count.
Yeah, it depends on the guy.
Yeah, some runners are going, and they'll make it. Both runners made it to scoring position as they steal. So Leaper couldn't slow down. Got runners in scoring position here. Full count here for right fielder Allison Clint. It was 0-1, but it's a good time to get a hit here. So take a walk instead and load the bases. The bases are now loaded. And I'll have a meeting on the mound here for Benefield. It's only allowed 1 run so far. Very impressive.
Yeah, she's pitched well up until this point. That was her second walk. And of course running into a little trouble here, so Tony Cook will discuss strategy.
So it looks like they have her under control, hopefully. Vikings have a lot of room to work here with runs as far as that goes. 9-run lead here. And they don't hold them off much longer if they don't allow any more runs.
Yeah, if you're the Monarchs, all you can do is chip away, and that's what they're trying to do here. And like I said, there is an 8-run rule after 5, so the Vikings currently lead by 9, but the Monarchs are in excellent position to try to extend this to at least a 7-inning game.
Long trying to foul, unfortunately. So there they are, and Monarchs trying to stay alive here. Count is 1-1. Two 2-1 count here. So take another ball there. It's 3-1 count. Gonna try to the outfield. It is caught. One coming in.
They're gonna get her at third.
So they score one. They get two out. A double play. Really good base running by, I think that was T-Man on their way to third. So Chelsea Long makes her way home. T-Man is having third, and then it goes to second, and that's the only runner they have right now. As Royals flies out.
Yeah, Clint moves up to second. Big out for the Vikings. We were just talking about how the Monarchs need some runs.
Only
Making that out
one.
there at third, not good.
The Vikings just went from a bases loaded situation to a runner on second and getting 2 outs in the process and only allowing 1 run. Another big break for them. They've had a few of those so far today.
So 2 outs.
Here's Benefield. Ball 1. Ball inside. 2-1 count. 3-1 count, excuse me. Behind the umpire here. 3-1 the count, as it's just said. 10-2 the score. And a strike number 2. Full count here for this is Randy Schottel. And she is 0 for 1. There's a hit right to the second baseman and fielded very nicely. So the Vikings escape a tricky situation there. We'll come back with Morgan Oliver leading off in the bottom of the 4th. Morgan Oliver, our leadoff hitter for the Vikings. 1 for 2, but very involved in the offense today. Again, the DH for the Vikings today. She is 1-0 count currently. They're in the bottom of the 4th. Stops on a foul. So 1-1 count. Vikings have that 8-run lead. They need to win this game early. Solid driver. We have a knockdown there from there's third baseman on Hughes, so stops potential double there. Oliver makes the way to first and brings up Alex Link.
That was hit well. Second hit for Oliver. She's 2 for 3.
Link is 2 for 2 on the day. We have another pinch runner coming in. This time it's Amanda Davis. A sophomore from Festus.
Davis, a local kid out of Festus.
And strike number 1.
Strike 1.
Link's been on base twice, and
that's a big hit out the outfield to the wall, and it's down. Not fielded very well, so Davis looking for, expecting the ball to be caught, but is not. She makes her way to second with some speed there. So base hit for Link. She is 3 for 3 now.
And I think that's one reason Tony Cook makes those moves. The runner has to respect the fact the ball can be caught, so the speed certainly helps. And, you know, as we've talked about, these players, Oliver, Bernie, they can come back into the game.
It's another long drive, and it hits right in the wall. Davis is on her way home, and she is there. Thunderous applause from the fans. Good hit there, a double from Leaper.
Already has a homer on the day. And that one, another nice drive.
So a double for Leaper. And the Vikings continue to roll offensively. It looks like we might have another change.
It looks like Tiemann might be coming back over to pitch. We'll see. Yeah, she's got the ball. Looks like she's going to warm up. So again, pretty unique thing you'll see down here. Certainly wouldn't see that in baseball. I like little things like that. Little, you know, switch from first to pitcher to first and then back to pitcher.
One of the things that really makes this sport stand out from baseball, for sure. The team will get warmed up again. The last drive from Leaper, a double. Shot to the wall. Davis had just come in, so she scored. They scored now 11-2. Still in the bottom of the 4th, and no outs for the Vikings. At bat now, Bailey Benefield. Whenever the umpire calls it, batter up. So Benefield, 0 for 2 in the day. Got caught out both times after some pop-ups.
Yeah, both out to left.
So look for Sam Medique out there to make a play if it goes that way again. And there it goes, right in left field. This time it's on the ground. Looking for 2 here. She is down and she is safe. Leak and Leaper make their way home. A double for Benefield. Good way to get involved in this game. Good throwing, but missed a bit off the mark for Monarchs, and 2 more scored. It's 13-2 here for the Vikings. Now 11-point lead.
And now it's Bernie, who has a couple of walks and a couple of runs scored today.
He was replaced by Rindleman as our pinch runner.
Yeah, you're right. So 1 run scored. The other one was Rindleman's.
Ball up high. 2-0 count. That's another ball for Renee. Got a lot to work with here. 3-0.
You know she'll wait for a pitch she can hit, or she'll take that walk.
Yeah, she doesn't have to there, so like so nice and easy. The first, another walk.
Number 3 for Bernie.
So she's had shown great patience today at the plate. Takes 4 balls in a row. So Teeman back in the mound for the Monarchs. And Allie Kraft walked back in the second, struck out in the third. Here she is in the fourth. So she's the only Viking to make it back-to-back appearances at the plate. But that is subject to change, as we're almost back to the top of the lineup. That was at least after the first inning had passed. Yeah, batters coming up to be 4 times in a row. It looks like Montgomery's one is perfect so far in the day.
Yeah, Kara Montgomery 3 for 3, 3 singles. Scored a couple of times.
I got looking at a 3-1 count here and another meeting at the center.
Jordan, the Vikings coming off the Bucco Bash over the weekend, and they swept that tournament, beating Northern Oklahoma College Enid 8-3, Garden City Community College 9-5. They defeated Pratt Community College 2-1 and Butler Community College 6-1. And I know Coach Tony Cook was very happy with those results, saying they played some very good teams in that tournament.
And there's a hit right back to team, and she gets it out there and we're going to dive back to the respective bases.
Hey, yes, come on, babe.
There's Ashley Davis.
Tony Cook's probably going to start giving some of his starters a rest here, Jordan. He did this in the game we broadcast last week when the Vikings jumped out to a big lead.
So this is where the Cossey would only be batting, so here is Davis. She was on a runner earlier, I believe, and here's a hit down the foul ball side of the field. One of the smaller players on the team for the Vikings, but she had a pretty good drive there. Interesting to see if that went fair. and see if she can find a gap here and drive in some more runs. Ball almost goes into the baseball field next to us here. Fortunately, that's a foul. So 0-2 with 1 out still.
13-2, Jefferson College leading here in the bottom of the fourth, trying to add to this big lead.
Come on, Jay, you do it. Way ahead, baby, way ahead.
Haven't seen too many. Vikings only lost 2 games, and they're pretty close games, I believe. Vikings have had a lot of good runaway games here. Just turning into one of those.
Part of it. Hey, win the battle, babe.
Yeah, Jordan, their only losses, one came against Iowa Western back on March 21st. That was 3-1. And then the Vikings also fell to Northeastern Oklahoma A&M College, and that was a 4-2 score.
Davis is speaking out, help her there. She also harsh kill, but she could not make it to the base, so she moves her arms up, but she herself is out.
This will be Katie Brown, Jordan, hitting for Kara Montgomery. And Brown is a freshman from Barnhart, went to Herculaneum.
Strike one. So another, we have a local player here in terms of proximity to the college. Yeah, 0-2 count.
Yeah, I know Tony Cook likes to get those local players, and it certainly helps attendance, and I'm sure it's great for the parents and family members to come out and watch their loved one play some softball.
Ball's popped up, it's still in the field, but hits the fence and unable to be caught. There was a couple players going for it, Byler and Royals. Just couldn't quite get there. So the count remains 0-2. And Brown will swing and miss. So out in the inning for the Vikings. We'll come up back with Caitlin Nutt leading off for the Monarchs here in the top of the 5th. So probably a lot of changes to the Viking defense here. Some of the players have stayed the same as Bailey Benefield. Looking to close out this game. Holding them to 2 so far. This is Caitlin Nutt for the Monarchs.
Benefield looking for her 10th win and her 10th complete game. So she started 10 games this season. She's looking for her 11th complete game, excuse me. So she's gone the distance in all of her starts.
Big swing and a miss there for Caitlin Nutt. And 1-2 count. A bit of a foul ball right back at us. The fence is there.
Still makes you flinch, even though you know the fence is there.
I'm guilty of that as well.
Game started at 1 o'clock.
And another K for Benefield. I'm Hughes now at bat. Foul ball.
That was K number 6 today for Benefield.
Yeah, so you count a chance for one more here. Vikings need to close out this inning if they want to end it early. That ball is sailing, it's in the foul. Can they get there?
Good try, Amanda.
Just have a review, but no.
Good try, Amanda.
So it will remain.
So 0-2 still. 1 out.
Yeah, that was a long way.
Jordan, we're almost to April, and that means many more Lady Vikings home games here. You can find the full schedule online, of course, at jeffco.edu and click on the athletics link. But April 7th, Mineral area will be here for a doubleheader at 2 o'clock. And then April 9th, Three Rivers in town, also a 2 p.m. doubleheader.
Come support your Lady Vikings here at Jefferson College. Count was 1-2. A couple of more foul balls.
She could really fought back. She fouled off. Newport's pitches to stay alive. This one on the way for Bill.
Yeah, Bill Holmes a late hit there, looks like, but she gets there. It's the hit and the base. So she is on, and Hughes starts off for the Monarchs offensively. There's Amy Speiler, the catcher for Monarchs. She is 2 for 2 on the day.
A single and a double.
William Monarchs at Beast, 2 for 2. So big at bat for her. The ball is outside. 1-1 count here for Speiler, the lefty for the Monarchs. Ball up and away. 2-1 count. Ball way low. 3-1 count. Speiler got a lot of room to work here. See if she can battle back. It's a hit right past the pitcher and up through the gap. That's a base hit. She goes 3 for 3. So 2 runners on for the Monarchs. They have a long way to go. Here's Bailey Giles. Struck out back in the first and flew out back in the third. Here she is in the fifth, and that is caught out, and that'll be the only out of that play. Good job there by the new person at third base. That was Lee McKeever making the catch. Vikings are 1 out away from closing this one out here early. And strike number 1 for Benefield. And she has 2 more to go to get her team to victory. At bat, Chelsea Long. Base hit back in the 4th. Swing there and a miss. Vikings down. 1 strike to go for them. And the Monarchs down to their last strike. See what you can do here. She'll watch that one outside for 1-2 count. Foul ball. Safely out of play. The count stays the same. Benefield still looking to get this last out. Another foul. The strikeout here would really put a kind of an exclamation mark on what kind of the day the Vikings have had so far. They have dominated all aspects of the game. 13-2 on the scoreboard, and not many runners have been allowed for the Monarchs.
Yeah, it'd be a great way to finish.
2-2 count right here in the top of the 5th. She'll foul it off to stay alive. She's really not making it easy, that's for sure. Chelsea Long doing whatever she can to stay in this which is always a good attitude to have, no matter what position you're in.
I definitely agree. Yeah, they get a couple base runners on and they're fighting hard, even though the Vikings
As she
have got it.
gets the K eventually there, so Chelsea Long could not stave off a strikeout, and the Vikings. Very big day here, 13-2, getting up to 23-2.
Excellent record. Jordan Benenful improves to 10-1. Gets her 11th complete game. She had 7 strikeouts today. And the Vikings hitters on fire yet again.
Well, Matt, it's always been a pleasure. I'm Dorothy along with Matt Keeney, JCTV. We hope to see you next time here at Jefferson College.